Restraint is the credential. It is the least advertised and most expensive discipline in this profession, and it is the first thing to check before you trust anyone's assessment of anything. Restraint is attractive. Broadcast anger is not. An analyst who posts their outrage and wears it proudly has told you in one move how they process information under pressure. Remember it when you read their conclusions. Sassy Class Analytics has readers on nearly every continent. That reach carries an obligation, and the obligation is this. I could fill this channel with commentary on other nations' presidents, other people's politics, other countries' internal wounds. I do not, and I never have. Not because I lack the material, and not because I lack the nerve. Out of respect for an international readership that did not come here to watch their own houses litigated by a foreigner. That is what professional neutrality is. Not weakness, not fence-sitting, but demonstrated restraint by someone with the standing to editorialize and the discipline not to. Now watch what has been happening across this space as an election season approaches. The same voices converge on the same topics, and the personal opinions begin to slide into the copy, quietly at first, then proudly. You are told to follow an account because it knows what it is talking about, because it is analysis. Then, a sentence later, the judgment is calibrated with opinion. A trigger word arrives where evidence should be. The word does the work the analysis could not. Consider the word doing the heaviest lifting lately, colonizer. Deployed against the United States, the word is not a description, it is a detonator. It is engineered to bypass evaluation and sort the audience into tribes before a single fact lands. An analyst's job is to lower the reader's pulse and raise their clarity. Trigger vocabulary does the opposite. On purpose. When you see it in a piece calling itself analysis, you are not reading analysis. You are reading an opinion merchant in an analysis costume, and note where the costume is being worn. These assessments arrive from countries whose security umbrella is American, whose trade access is American underwritten, whose technology stack is American built, published on an American platform, carried by American payment rails, delivered over infrastructure the sneered at nation designed, funded, and defends. The stack that carries the contempt to market is the subject of the contempt. That is not analysis. That is not even irony anymore. That is the tell. People are free to their opinions. This publication defends that freedom without reservation. But opinion labeled as analysis is contamination, and contamination gets named here. For now, the behavior is named. The names themselves are held in reserve, not out of mercy, but out of sequence. This station documents first, matures second, and enforces third. Those who recognize themselves in this section should consider the recognition a courtesy. The record, not decoration. Verify us.